The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Austin Telco Federal Credit Union. Hey, are you thinking about adding a sparkling new pool or maybe finally building your dream garage? Pamela Cotton, Vice President of Member Services at Austin Telco Federal Credit Union, is here to talk to us about financing improvements through a home equity loan. Pam, lovely to see you. Why should homeowners consider using a home equity loan for building projects, something like a garage or a pool?
Absolutely. So the home equity loan is going to be better for you because you're going to have a lower interest rate because there's collateral for the loan. Unlike a personal loan where there's no collateral, the rates are going to be much higher. So that's the first advantage. You're going to have predictable payments, meaning you know exactly how much you're going to borrow, what those payments are going to be over the term of that loan. And because it's such a big project, you're going to have longer repayment terms, which makes that payment more manageable for you, right? And then potential tax benefits. We always say consult your tax advisor, but the interest that you pay on that loan could be tax deductible. So there's another advantage there. And then you're going to increase the home value by doing an add-on, improving the garage, anything that's improving that home. It's going to increase the home value, which if you decide to sell it, that's going to be to your advantage as well.
All right, Pam, what are some considerations homeowners should keep in mind when planning home improvements with something like a home equity loan?
Yeah, so cost estimation is going to be important. Think about what you want to borrow, how much you're going to need, so you'll know what the cost is going to be, what those payments are going to be. In Texas, you can only have a home equity once every 12 months to get a new one. So you want to get everything in at once, and that will determine what those costs are going to be. And budget. What can you afford? Do these things have to happen now? Or do they need to wait till later? Always look at your budget to know what you can afford. And then future planning. Look at how technology changes. So be forward thinking. Are you going to have an electric car? Do you need to get that type of equipment in your garage and things like that? So you always want to plan for those as well.
Some key steps maybe that homeowners should take when considering home renovations using a home equity loan.
Yeah, so if you're going to use the home equity loan, calculate that equity amount. In Texas, you can only borrow up to 80% of the home value.
That's still a lot though.
It's quite a bit, and that's a good advantage, especially if you've been in your home for a while. You're going to have a lot of equity, but only up to 80% of that value, including your mortgage. That home equity is added into that as well. And then consider peak and off-peak season. If you want a pool, don't go get it in the summertime. Get an off-season where you're going to have more availability. It'll probably be less expensive as well. So you want to consider that. And then exercise your due diligence. You want to get multiple quotes, even if it's somebody that has been recommended to you. Check out some other vendors, get those quotes and see which one is going to be best for you.
Sounds good to me, Pam. Thank you for your expertise as always.
Thank you.
To learn more about all of the services Austin Telco Federal Credit Union has to offer, visit atfcu.org. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Austin Telco Federal Credit Union.